is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info.
Election will be holding. Go about and do your civil franchise. Go and, you have the instrument that gives you the power to exercise that right as given to you by INEC. So go out there. Security agencies have told us that they are at the top of their game. And by the lead agency, the Nigerian Police Force. Of course, you also heard the IGP talking about no movement tomorrow in those states, and police are ready. Ahead of tomorrow's poll, security operative on ready to go. So anybody that wants to go and do anyhow, so you better stay in your house. So if you're going to do your civic duty, of course, you should go out and do it the best way that you can do it, by voting, using your instrument that was given to you by INEC to do that. That's your PVC. Police has also said, lockdown on the D-Day, no VIP escorts, IGP orders. So let's go about, do our business with no form of fear. Yeah? And that being said, we leave it at that. So conversations around our state election for tomorrow would have to leave that out completely on the show this morning, because it's open mic, so that when you start to go that route and I tell you, no, don't go that route, then you now say, no, you don't want me to talk. No, you don't go that route. Yeah? You're welcome. Let's talk. Good people. Hello, good morning.
Effizy.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, how are you?
Yeah, very well, very well. Thank you.
It is a good one. We are going to witness another round of election, the ownership election, across the state. We hope the election will be free, fair, and credible. The electoral unfair will live up to people's expectations. Whoever wins should be allowed to have the people's votes count. That will strengthen people's hope in it. That is my good pleasure.
All right. Thank you. Of course, I would keep saying it. If your votes don't count, some people will not want to buy it. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir. Good morning. Namiji.
Open mic, right?
Yes.
I want to start by saying good morning to Nigerian Info listeners and callers. I say good morning to Batify and good morning to Abubakar Bagwalada. I say good morning to Usam for God. I say good morning to Destiny Anthony. I say good morning. You are welcome back, the Justice of Peace. I want to start by saying, where is Leah Sharibu?
All right.
We are radicals. Baba Buhari, you are time in no less than activity. We are talking of this is their children. Baba Buhari, how will you feel if your only son is being kidnapped by bandits? How will you feel if anything happened to your beloved child, your only son? Leah Sharibu is the only daughter to this family, and she has been kidnapped. It's not that she went for a club or for frivolous enjoyment. She went there for her life to be better, and she was kidnapped by this bandit, and she has been there for over how many years? Right now in the hands of kidnappers, and you promised the family member that she'll be reunited with her family. Still up to now, other girls were released, but they still held on Leah Sharibu and the burning Yahudi girls. Look at what is happening to our security men in Niger State. Look at what is happening to the people in Southern Kaduna. Baba Buhari, you promised us there will be security, and still up to now, people are battling with insecurity. We want you, before you leave this power, let Leah Sharibu and the burning Yahudi girls, the people being kidnapped by this bandit, reunite with their family.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Salasi. Thank you. Okay, hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yes, good morning to you.
Hello, Effizy.
Yes, sir.
I want you to answer your name. Abi? Answer
answer your name now. Perform your duty. I want some money. I want some money. I want dollars. Perform your duty.
You didn't tell me your name.
You will perform our duty.
You didn't tell me your name.
What if that your PA price of $1,000 for me? I wouldn't mind.
And tell me your name first now.
Okay, my name is Jafaru. I'm calling from you right now.
Jafaru, what can you see in front of you right now?
I can only see my TV. That's last thing, that is all.
If you were outside, maybe in front of a bank or in front of an ATM, I would have told you what to do. But I'm sorry, I can't help you.
That day I went to bank 4 a.m. 4 a.m. By the time I came, I saw the kind of food there. I just got discouraged. 4 a.m. You know, this is not funny. You can see us shouting and talking. So you will think that it's something. Maybe you are very close to the CBN governor. That is why he's not disturbing you, because you are billionaire just like somebody.
I don't know that being close to the CBN governor, but billionaire just like Dangote, of course.
That means you are shaking hands with Dangote now.
And they are in my club. I put them in the. I was the one who wrote their name in that club.
My brother, give me the invitation. Give me the application form. Let me see.
Jafaru, come and be going. Bye bye.
See. Before we go into banter, one life, this money issue is not finding it funny for any of us. If you have to change currency, why must you have to ration? You're rationing to what? I mean, in Britain, in America, you change currency. But if you come to the bank, you will get enough money as you want. So why rationing? You put in 100,000, they'll come and give you 2,000. You put in 150,000, they'll come and give you 3,000. What is this made for? I mean, all the businesses, the macro, nano, and petco, what do you call it? Small scale enterprise. They have all crippled. I used to enter one chorus like this. I eat one kind of 2 meal cooker. Very, very nice. And very, very cheap. 300, 500. You will eat enough. But I'm telling you, that other day, I entered the chorus just to go and eat I cannot find any of her properties here.
All right. Thank you, Jafaru. Thank you.
I'm telling you, all packed out.
All right. Jafaru also responding to SME, saying it's not, a lot of them are not there again. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Your name and where you are calling from, sir?
I'm calling John from Niger.
You're welcome, John.
Yeah. You know, I just to start from where my brother has stopped. You know, if we don't see something good with somebody that does money ritual, to tell you, we shouldn't be happy with what CBN is doing. You know,
but what now concerns CBN with money ritual? You should not be dragging me to things that I don't. What happened?
It's like when you take the destiny of somebody and use it for money ritual and expect the person to come and beg for food.
No, please leave money. Wait, John, leave money ritual out of your conversation. Remove it, I beg.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I just removed it.
Uh-huh.
But what they are doing is like they are crippling small business and enriching. You know, from all these online transactions we are doing, federal government and citizens, they are making money, which is good. We are not saying it's wrong. But it is at the detriment of some other small business that are dying. That is not good enough. It is not good at all. Some people, you know, they are just surviving with the little, you know, roasted corn and roasted yam. But we don't have money, this cash to eat it again. How will they see their family? I don't understand.
All right,
you know,
thank you.
That, you know, I don't have any more time.
Yes.
Okay. So, you know, the second one is I want to advise, you know, with Nigerians, especially with the way we drag this post elections and results. We should be careful. There's this thing that says, children, they are good listeners. I mean, they are good, imitators, not listeners. Our children are watching what we are endorsing. Sincerely, when we stop saying something wrong with listening, we feel somebody can come late and it will see the same thing. No.
All right, let's leave it at that with you, John. Thank you. So that we can have other people join the conversation this morning. Thank you, John. Thank you. All right, and here on WhatsApp, the WhatsApp call are just jamming. I'm just seeing them dropping missed voice call. Okay. Good morning, it's El. My name is Osh from Abuja. El, if I am being honest, the SMEs in Nigeria has not grown as much as expected because of the economy realities on the ground. Take the cashless policy, for example, coupled with the absence of constant power supply to run their businesses. Finally, are there viable loans available with low interest rates that are accessible for SMEs? Great show. Yes, they are. Truth is, we need to just look out for all of this. I think I would agree with you at some point, Osh. I think the information that need to get to the people about some of the things that the government is doing for SMEs, especially maybe some of these soft loans, are not well out there for the people to maximize it. But there are other institutions that you can walk into and make confirmations from them. I might not be able to say their name because, man, no free advert even in this free town. Yeah? Just saying in passing. Hello, good morning. Okay, that didn't stay. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, my name is Charleston, and I think that this might be my first time caller in your studio, and I'm calling you from Kwarimpa.
All right, take your sheke. Feel the sheke.
Oh, thanks.
Receive. You're welcome. So now you would have to raise your hand and take the oath of callership. Oh. So you raise up your right hand, say I.
I'm doing that. I.
Mention your name. Yes, hereby solemnly affirm.
Hereby solemnly affirm.
To continue to call Nigeria Info FM.
To continue to call Nigeria Info FM.
Via WhatsApp and the phone line.
Via WhatsApp and the phone line.
If I'm out of town, I will listen via the app.
If I'm out of town, I'll listen via the app.
And contribute on YouTube.
And contribute on YouTube.
So help me God.
So help me God.
You're welcome. Let's talk.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. It's the Nigeria situation is a very interesting one. And I just have one thing to pass along. I like to say that as much as the cashless policy will help reduce a lot of insecurity and terrorist funding, its implementation, and the policy, it's implemented at a very wrong time. And if you want to follow developed countries and their trends and the way they do their things, you see that they put some measures in place before they implement certain policies.
Okay.
And they run a cashless policy because they have credit cards. Their credit card, you don't have to have money in your bank or credit card. You have credit cards that you can go to anywhere and buy what you want to.
Hello? Oh, sorry about that, but I think you almost got to the end of your point talking about credit card. For me, I'd always wondered, I mean, let me share this with you guys. Maybe you guys would help me out. I've always wondered why the POS machine would keep trying to confirm, or the operator would always confirm from you, is it a savings or a current account? The card is a debit card. That's what the card is. So regardless of what account, whether the status of the account, whether credit or current, it's a debit card. So sometimes I just keep wondering, I mean, a debit card is meant to, I mean, you should take out money from a debit card, but I don't know. Maybe it's just different. Maybe it's our configuration. I don't know how that works, because I just feel, I mean, if you go to other parts of the country, a debit card is a debit card. You slot it in, you swipe or whatever you want to do. But for me, every time I'm being asked, is it a savings account or current. I just wonder why is the status of the account. What does it matter? It's okay. It's 8:24. At 8:25, we'll go for a quick commercial break. It also means I won't be able to take any of your call right now. So let's take that break, and when we come back, we'll continue with our conversation. Welcome. Yeah.
Audio Jungle.
Nothing breaks the news like the news. Trust me, I can prove it. I do it every morning on Morning Crossfire from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. on Nigeria Info 95.1, and I'm Femi D. Amede. Join the biggest conversation around the national politics every day in a way that is trustworthy, full of passion, and yes, covers the biggest politics and the stories that matter to you. See, you have all the reasons to find out what's going on in Nigeria and be engaged differently. Let's talk. That's the way to go, even this morning.
This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria.
This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria.
This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
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 This is Nigeria Info.
Hello? Okay. Please call me back. Hello, good morning.
Hello, El Bilonia.
Yes, good morning to you.
Good morning once again. I remember my humble self, Abubakar Ali, aka Tinubu Pekin from PW Kubwa. Open mic, right?
Yes.
All right, let me start by saying this. Mr. Effizy, I, Abubakar Ali, I am the author of my words. I'm responsible for what I say, and I could be held accountable for what I say. But every other person out there is equally responsible for how he understands it, digest it, and interpret it. I am not created or wired to think like any other person, act like any other person, or see things the way the other person sees it. I act based on my conviction. And if corrected, I'm ever ready to take correction. Nobody can strangulate me to think like him, act like him, see things like him. That is practical impossibility. From Adam, the first creation of human being, to the last born baby on earth, no two people are exactly the same, even if they are twins. And no two people will be the same in manners, approach, understanding, interpretation of things. So please, we should be allowed to think the way we think, and say things the way we say, as long as it does not go outside the rule of the law and the rule of the game. Thank you very much.
Okay, your opinion there, and of course, as long as it stays within the confines of the conversation. Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning, the billionaire.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
How are you doing, sir? Usang for God speaking.
Usang for God, you're welcome this morning. Let's talk.
Yeah, I didn't have a particularly pleasant night like that. I hope yours was better.
Oh, okay. So sorry about that. But today provides you another opportunity and provides you day and night. So when it gets to night, we hope this night will be better than yesterday.
So, but the reason is very simple. Arsenal lost.
Oh, I did not want to say these things. So, yes, sir.
On the issue of questions about whether it is savings and current, I think the reason is because some cards come with two accounts in one. I have a card like that comes in savings and current in one card. So they ask a question to select the right account if there's no money in the boat. There are also some machine that picks automatically. It doesn't ask you whether current or saving. If you slot it in, whatever money is, but it picks first. Priority is on the account, the current. If you have money in the current, it will try that first. If there's no money in the current and there's money in the saving, it may not likely pick it. If there's money in the boat, it picks the current. If there's money in the current, it picks the current. That's how it works. Then secondly, sir, may I be allowed to speak a little bit about this issue of a demolition and maybe render a little advice? Okay, sir, I totally agree that it is government should do better in helping people to, get housing. But there's no any government in the world that completely provide housing for everybody. What government does is enabling environment, which I wish also that we have here so that I also can have something. So, but you know that when you come to some places in Abuja, there are places that maybe there's no government attention, it's not yet fully developed. Some people will just come and tell you that this land, you can buy it, they will demolish it with time, but before then, if you build, you can rent it and recoup your money. And so many people take advantage of that. A lot of them succeed. They build those houses, rent those houses out, and then before attention will come to that place, they would have recouped their money. A lot of times, maybe the tenants are the victims of this. So I want
you're actually talking to a victim too. I'm with you.
Okay. Yes, sir. I want to advise that as I did so, I no get power for land matter. If I did any land, you say I own a baker and they go, I don't get power for court, land, drag. No, I don't feel drag. I don't have that strength. So anywhere that is shady somehow, even if I get money, I don't feel look there. So my advice is to people that are moving into a place, because government cannot be everywhere to monitor and prevent people from building where they shouldn't build. And then you move into a place, you see beautiful building around the place. It's a matter of time. This your small shanty, it will be demolished. And they will tell you before they will come, you go down, recover your money. And when they don't come, when you're not ready, you cry. I'm not insensitive to the plight of the people, sincerely. I'm not. But I'm thinking that, that we can avoid some stress, because when it will come, probably it will meet you pregnant, it will meet you the newborn baby, it will meet you when you are most
unready for that.
And then you complain. That's my small Kobo advice.
All right. Thank you. I mean, I would keep saying it. When it comes to land in the FCT, you know the proper channel to go to. Go to FCDA. Go and make confirmation. Make findings. This land, Make findings about it. Don't just run solo and run blindly because one person is talking to you or the person says, I've been here for so numbers of years. Nothing can happen. Or the person says, oh, no, it's indigenous land. It's different from this. Go to FCDA or go and find out. Go and find out. Ask them, please show me where is this place on the FCT master plan or the master plan is what is supposed to be here. Before you go and commit money into one indigenous land or one land that somebody say, oh, I got it 27 years ago, nothing can happen. Oh, before development come here, you must have lived in that house and ready to move to another one. It's okay. You say enough. A word is enough for the wise, Abi. This one is a wise is enough for the word. Hello. Good morning, the billionaire. I'm Uja. Okay. Austin Mike says, writing from Durham. I overheard you talking about POS terminal, asking whether it's savings or current. I have worked there before. I'm speaking from experience. If your account is current account and the POS person selects savings, it won't work. The transaction will decline with the message error, savings account not found. Yeah, I agree with you, Uja. I agree because they will tell you it won't work. Yes, but I'm just wondering why it should be like that because the origin of the card is a debit card. So, but it's okay. It's fine. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right, and okay, a word is enough for the wise. Abi wise. Jays, I see your message. Let's take on more calls. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning to you, sir. Your name and where you are calling from.
God bless you this morning. My name is Aki.
Aki, you're welcome back. Let's talk.
I just want to use this opportunity to commend 3 people that call on this platform. Number one, Abubakar from Gangalada. The guy that used to come from PW, Tinubu Pikin.
He's also Abubakar from PW.
Oh, yes, and Alafi. And fortunately or unfortunately, 3 of them are from another part of the country. It's about culture. You see, when these people are making call on this platform, you take home something from what they are saying. Very objective, very pragmatic. Even when they are trying to say something about government, they say it with decorum. People should emulate them. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
See, Nigeria will remain. Politicians will come and will go. Will continue to remain our friends. So we should not just come to platform to talk at all. Most of the time, when you listen to some people on this platform, we wonder why. So this is the day thing go to.
But then again, I can just like you are commending some people. It's also their opinion. Other people too would also be commending some people. But I understand you when it comes to balance. Let's have a more balanced conversation.
Yes. See, why I'm seeing due to this radio station, some of us are addicted to this is that, you see, you don't allow some of these things to get into your head. I can tell you for free some radio station in Abuja, when you open there, you know that this one is for a particular political party. This one is for, but you guys have been able to hold your head before the president election, after the president. That's how it's supposed to be. Let me tell you, as a referee, when you are referring Arsenal, Man U game, you referee may have a particular interest in a particular club. They won't do that on the field that, it's openly supporting Arsenal. You understand what I'm saying? So for me, it's about balancing the equation.
Thank you, Aki.
And we should learn so much that this radio station is a public radio.
Thank you, Aki. Aki, don't call Arsenal again. Who sang for God is not happy. Don't. All right? Thank you. Okay, let's go here on WhatsApp. Hello, good morning to you.
Is this the billionaire, the Ichie one?
Yes, this is the this is the billionaire.
Why is Usan for God protesting?
Oh,
a fellow elder. What's his anger?
Please,
so
let's
meet him at the council and he said what, sir?
No, please, let's not aggravate Usang for God's night. He already did not have a fantastic night. The best we can do is to allow him have a fantastic day. Please.
No.
I owe him one bottle, and if he can meet me anywhere with hot amala, it will help. Anytime I feel bad, find a good place, eat Korean food. You calm down. You know, there are things you cannot change. Like I said, if there is some things are beyond you, you can't do anything.
But you've not told us your name.
This is Mazi Destiny Anthony.
It's okay. It's okay, Mazi. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you, my brother.
Yes, sir.
On the issue, I had Osan for God mention something about POS. I think some of them are automatic. When you slot in your card, they already know where, the account is coming from. And some of them, you need to tell whoever is operating it that is savings or current. And also remember that there are people, they have several accounts. Like you have in the same bank, you have like 2 savings or 2 current accounts, different names. So I think some of them, the technologies, they've gone to a point where if you slot in the card, the machine automatically knows whether the thing is coming from savings or so. But I think we have few of those kind of POS terminal. But at the same time, I think that this cashless thing has the negative. It also, comes with some positive side. And the positive side is that I think that our banking system, they need to sit up. We are really not ready because so many failed transactions. That where you do transfer, the money won't get to the person you're sending to, is not coming back to you. So many, like in my car, and I have several declined POS, maybe from supermarket, from bar up to 5. And to enter Wema Bank, because that is the only account where I have ATM, after a terrible experience I had with Air Peace Airline. So now you have to go into, file, submit those tellers. But I've sent mail to them, I've sent mail that I've reported through the banking app. No response yet, at least to even acknowledge. So I think that we really need to improve. It's not about spending money. One of those banks that they spend money to advertise on CNN. Meanwhile, they will not patronize other local TV and radio stations. That's hypocrisy.
All right.
You go and spend millions of dollars to advertise on foreign media. And the local ones, is it those people that are opening accounts? Is it not us? Why would I open an account with them? Because they're advertising on CNN. You have Nigeria Info, you have other local news channel. You're not patronizing them. How do we grow? I mean, it doesn't make sense to me.
All right. Thank you, Destiny.
Thank you, bro.
Thank
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you too. Let's go to WhatsApp where your messages are waiting. I'll come back to the WhatsApp call. John from Niger State says, my open mic, Sir L, if a surgeon delays in carrying out a surgery, do we smile at such? It is in Nigeria we have people seeing nothing wrong with lateness. It is in Nigeria we see people call law-abiding citizen stopping for traffic lights to direct whether to stop or move. We call, okay. Says we call them mumu, okay? It is in this part of the world we dislike innocence and kind-hearted people and call them, use the word, call them, see them as foolish people. I want to remind all Nigerians that children are good imitators, not listeners. Let's be careful with what we endorse. Most times it's better to be silent than to justify wrongdoing. All right, we'll leave your message at that. Okay, thank you. John from Niger. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, sir. Good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning to you, sir. Your name and where you're calling from?
My name is Gabriel Covenant.
You're welcome, sir. Let's talk.
Yes, sir. Honestly, most times I don't blame people how they respond to issues or how grievous they sound, or how grieved they sound. I did it. People don't understand what most people pass through every day. We are passing through what we are not supposed to pass through in our country. A country that's blessed with a lot of mineral resources, we are passing through what we are not supposed to pass through. Imagine me now. I have HND mass communication and bachelor of in English, yet no job. I get to the we have like governors, presidents who don't even kind of care who will pass through. Okay, ordinary light, ordinary like fuel, nothing, like everything is just scarce in our own country. So when people sound the way they sound, I don't blame them. Some time ago, I applied for postgraduate. I had to drop because of this finance.
Oh my.
But we're in a country where everything is a kind of massive. I getting it. I've applied for customer and care list in most companies. Nothing like it's no response from anywhere.
So sorry.
When people are angry, I don't blame them, honestly. I
so
don't
sorry.
blame them.
But can I tell you something? Can I tell you something?
Okay.
I mean, you have just mentioned probably what you have, your CV and all that. Maybe you should consider also applying to some of these organizations to train their staffs. You never can tell. You have a very rich CV there from what you just mentioned. What do you think about that? Maybe that could help. Maybe the proper way to, we go to some of this, some of our airports, you hear announcements and you don't clearly hear what they are saying. Maybe you could help them out in those angle, and some stores too who that make announcements for people. Sorry.
Yes. I
Good.
can hear you.
You know, there are some stores that make announcements where maybe a customer is blocking another particular customer's vehicle. They don't do it the professional way. Maybe you can help them structure that part. Don't you think so? So that while you also wait for a better one, a job, or what you consider a better job, you are also helping to solve a particular problem.
Yes.
Just thought to share with you.
Yeah. It's a very nice solution, but in this part of the world, okay, I think favoritism and meritocracy is the problem.
No. So, my dear brother, I won't agree with you there, because the truth is, I don't want you to.
Let me tell my experience.
No. Hold on. I will allow you share your experience, but I won't be helping you if you won't try again, seeing the problem before you try again. Don't see that problem. It can be there, it might be there, but refuse to see it and keep trying.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
I've applied in several districts here in Abuja, and honestly, the next thing you hear that someone has occupied the distance.
Then we try another one.
Relating to the. Okay, I'll keep trying.
We try another one. Yeah. No, we are not giving up. You sound so well not to give up, my brother. We try another one. We don't care, maybe that one has gone to someone, or maybe somebody's uncle, auntie, sister, cousin from his mother or father's side took that one and gave to somebody maybe not competent, or somebody also competent. We try another one. We will not relent, and I don't want you to relent. Yeah?
All right. Thank you for your advice.
Thanks, man.
Thank you for the encouragement.
Thanks. Right. Okay. Charles from Deuce say, you know what I'm observing around small businesses are closing down gradually. Shops that are stocked with goods are now most empty, and we are still moving around as if nothing is happening. What type of harsh policy is this? This government will wait until this. Okay, and he says it's not fair to see this business go down. Okay, Charles from Ducey, thank you. I appreciate your message there. Let's take on more calls. Hello, good morning to you.
Morning.
Yes, good morning to you.
Morning. Hello?
Yes, good morning to you. Your name and where you're calling from?
My name is Country Boy.
Your name is?
Country Boy.
Country Boy.
Yeah.
All right, you're welcome. Let's talk.
Yes, I think open mic, right?
Yes.
Obi said the claim is mandate from court. Is that not so?
I'm with you.
Yes, I think it's very okay. If actually he will agree with the outcome of the court ruling, because that is the problem we have in this country. Here we are, number 4, when we become number 1st.
Sorry, I can't hear you properly. If you can speak up, I would really appreciate.
Yeah. Are you hearing me now?
Yes.
I think when we are number 4 in Imo State, become number 1st. So if actually they will agree with court ruling, whatever court rule, I think it will be okay.
All right.
So I will not be coming here tomorrow and be saying another thing after the court ruling. So then, concerning Niger State, we are begging our brothers in Niger State the other time. Fulani people have very lost for years.
No, let's not start pushing. Sorry, I won't allow you to push a particular ethnic group in this conversation. Yeah? Thank you. All right, let's go here. Hello, good morning. Good morning to you, sir.
I don't call Taya. He's a comrade from Kubwa.
You are welcome. Now you are here.
You're a fellow billionaire. The young one,
welcome, sir.
Thank you. This is open my friend, right?
Yes.
Sir,
yes, sir.
I am a Christian and I believe in God. And I will continue to refer to the Holy Book, Bible. Bible says, ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Yes, I will continue to say it. I don't believe in wayo or sweet talk or try to deceive people. And in your mind, you know you are deceiving people. Yes, we must one day answer the call of nature. And we go and meet our God. We give account. Life doesn't end here. I want to, you hear some callers when this man from Mamale call and shout over the thing in Niger State. You hear some callers who call and say, campaign has come and gone. But I still want to ask him, the man from Mamale, do you think if your candidate has won this election, this killing will stop?
No, let's not push that. I mean, let's not combine that with.
It's all right. It's all right.
Yeah.
It's all right. Let me leave that aside. Then I'm coming to ask this what do you call it? British High Commissioner here again. I thank Nigerian youth for responding to what he said. I thank today's youth, and I thank God for social media. People express themselves. Even sometimes when we want to express ourselves on a radio station, if we don't allow us.
But you are calling and you are expressing yourself now. All right, comrade, let's leave it at that with you. Don't worry. Thank you.
It's my time up. It's my time up.
Yes, your time is up, actually.
It's all right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Let's look at some. Okay, I've got just 3 more minutes. Let's look at some messages here. Okay. Good morning, the billionaire. I'm Black Father. My open mic with over 18 billion paid on fuel subsidy monthly. What's happening in Nigeria? We did okay. What happened to building or maintaining those refineries that are outdated with the amount of money wasted monthly on this so-called subsidy that has further plunged Nigerians into constant suffering? This is just so sad. Paying for, okay, when we have the product, what it takes to produce and even sell cheap. I beg. Okay, I think it's high time our government put on its thinking cap and do the needful. God bless Nigeria. All right, and KZ says, KZ is me you're calling audio billionaire. The elders would address you. Says, billionaire, I advise the guy, come train you. Okay. Okay. You come and train. Okay, thank you. I hear you. Right, no name today, so we'll skip. TY from Dulce Alaji says, billionaire, good morning. Your work of encouragement is from God. I pray for more wisdom and blessings upon you. Amen to that. Thank you so much, TY. I appreciate you. Okay, Osh from Abuja says, my open mic is about the delivery bikes around town. The other day, I had an accident because one of them was trying to do James Bond his way around the car. In fact, I even saw a delivery bike man carrying someone on a bike meant for one person. With everything happening in this Nigeria, this should not be one of them. Great show. Osh, we talked about delivery Ben yesterday on Rise to Wisdom. You need to hear what people were saying. You need to hear. But then again, we would hold the regulators accountable.
This is an announcement